Presley. How you doing?
Ooh, look at that color. That is really nice. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I know, aren't they
nice
pretty?
And dark, yeah.
Yeah, those red ones are nice. I was glad they held up through the heat. I was a little worried about them, but they seem to be fine. And then little Walla Wallas.
Sweet.
Yeah, so they are
Nice,
sweet.
perfect.
Sweet
It's
onions.
actually perfect size.
Oh, good.
The community-supported agriculture is really, I think that's a really good idea. I think it's something that it helps everyone. Very nice. Most of all, it produces the best product for what we do. And I think that's really important. You can want to be as philosophical about it, but you have to make a living. And I think that's what's important is you get the best product and you get it the earliest time and it lasts a lot longer and it just tastes better.
I got out of school and I thought, well, I'll go work in lab or I'll go to grad school or whatever, but I needed a little time off, so I started working at a nursery and then landscaping, but it was really the food that compelled me. So community-supported agriculture is the name for a membership or subscription farm. So people join our farm in the beginning of the season, they pay for their share, which is 6 months long, and then they come get a box of food once a week from us. It was developed as a way to help farmers get the money when they needed it, which is early in the season. You're spending before your crop is ready when you get paid. So this way you get that money in when you need it, so you don't have this cycle of debt that incurs. And you also have then a market, so you're not hustling to sell while you're trying to grow. So I talked a dozen of my friends into joining my farm, and I just basically grew a big garden, and they paid some money in and came and got some food once a week. But there was a way for me to get started and learn if I liked it and if I knew how to do it well enough to do it for a living. I'm closer than I've ever been, and it's a huge goal of mine to show that this kind of small, sustainable farming is really economically viable. I thought the hardest part was going to be to learn how to grow the vegetables, and we've got that figured out, and the rest of it's coming. It's coming. I would say the second or the third year were probably the hardest. We probably doubled in size over those couple of years. The years since then, in that we've grown really slowly, just a little bit at a time, very organically. As we had more demand, we would add 5 or 10 more members. But now we're at 100. We sell 100 shares. We employ 6 people in addition to myself, and we have 3 or 4 full-time restaurant accounts in addition to the CSA, and it's exciting. Part of the reason I really like to do CSA, I mean, the reason I started doing it was because it was a way for me to start really small farming and keep my day job, but try it out and see if I thought I wanted to be a farmer, if I could be a farmer. I have to say part of the reason I kept doing it is because you get amazing feedback.
It's beautiful.
When I give the vegetables to the people who are eating them and talk to them every week and hear them say, "These kohlrabi are beautiful," or "I always thought I hated Brussels sprouts, but I love them." It just makes me so happy, you know. I love farming, and I hope that I always love farming, but that doesn't mean that there aren't some days when it's really hard. And if you are having one of those days or weeks, and then you have pickup, and you just remember why you're doing it, and feel very appreciated.